Hi guys, thank you for letting me come talk to you for a little bit. My name is Dr. Nathan Smouse and I'm a chiropractor. So today what I want to do, I want to talk to you about what a chiropractor does, kind of walk you through the day, and then from there at the end I'll actually go through an assessment and I'll show you some of those adjustments. I know there are lots of videos on YouTube of people popping or cracking bones, and it's really exciting, and it probably is the absolute highlight of my job. Other than that though, let's talk about what a chiropractor does. So a chiropractor, I'm a doctor. I work at making sure a human body, a person, is able to function at their best. And I do that by making sure their spine is aligned. So if your spine isn't aligned and it doesn't work well, then you're not able to function at your best. And so we work with all kinds of people. We work with babies, because babies, right as they're born, they're all twisted when they come out. So you unravel and make that work better so they can heal and grow well. We work with people middle school aged, elementary school. We even work at high school. My favorite, I had an opportunity to work on some professional athletes a couple years ago, and they come see us because they know that whenever their spine is working correctly, they play better, they heal faster, they're able to sleep, they're able to digest, they're able to do all the things that they need to be able to do. And so it's an absolute privilege and it's an honor to be entrusted with people's health so that you can help them to get what they want, which is to have more of life in their life. I know that might be a little out there, but it's a heck of a lot of fun. It does require a good bit of schooling. So I know you guys are in school right now watching this, and the process is you go through school, you get your high school diploma. Afterward, you go get a bachelor's degree. I got mine in biochemistry because I was originally going to go do something else. But you have to go through, you have to get some basic sciences under your belt, and from there you go to about a 4-year program. Some of it is 3.5 to get your doctorate in chiropractic, where you actually learn how to assess, do exams, do reflex testing, learn all about the systems of the body. You also learn an awful lot of nutrition. If you see behind me on this wall, I got a lot of supplements in the office here, where if you give the body the right stuff, it's able to do the right stuff. So one of the things that really drew me to chiropractic in particular was I had this deep feeling that it bothered me when people would look at their bodies. I have a headache means I don't have enough Tylenol in my body. Or my knee hurts because there's something wrong with the knee. Oftentimes there's nothing wrong with the body. It's often we're not using the body correctly. Or if you try to do something, your posture, your ergonomics, which is a fancy way to say the way that you move, isn't right. And so when it's not right, the body adapts. And as it adapts, as it tries to compensate for what's going on, sometimes it makes some mistakes. And oftentimes those mistakes can be corrected if you address the underlying factors that are there. So I know that was a lot of words, and I'm sure this is going to be the most boring part of what you have to listen to with me, but I promise it'll be worth it in the end. So we're going to walk back here, and we're going to look at what a spine looks like, because I think spines are awesome. Now, I'm the only one in the office today, so I'm going to be holding this right here. Let me set you guys up. Great. So when we look at the spine for alignment, this is a spine, okay? This is not a real spine. No, it's a fake one. So when we look at a spine, what you should have some good structure, and it should just sit like this, right? Now, this is up here would be where your brain's at, and down here's where you sit. So the challenge is we got to look at it from two ways. One from this way, where you should have a nice curve here, one in your mid back and one in your low back, and from the front. I know some of you have heard of scoliosis, right? Scoliosis is where you get some bends and twists from this direction. You come see someone like me, especially in the beginning, because I work at addressing the curves in the spine. As we address the curves in the spine, we get that better structure, we get that better function. So I know it's a lot of words, it's a lot of stuff to pay attention to, but it is so fun. And the reason it's so fun is your patients actually like you. They come in, they don't feel great, or they come in, I know. So, not to name drop, I worked with a guy who works with the Chiefs in particular, and he was telling me about one of the things Mahomes was doing. He worked on his shoulder a little bit. We also work on shoulders and knees and all kinds of stuff. And he said the guy was able to throw the ball another 10 yards after he worked on his shoulder. That's the kind of stuff where you get to have real impact in people's lives. And that's the rewarding part. But going back to this, right? So we look at it. The nerves on the side right here, it's this little yellow chunk. So imagine, let's say the spine's in a really bad spot. I bend it way back. There's gonna be way less space right here for this nerve, which goes out to the rest of your body to work as well. So I come in and we do an adjustment. We make it better. We make that space bigger. We allow it to function easier. So I'm going to end the video here. Let's recap. Do a quick recap. 1, Dr. Chiropractic. About 8 years worth of school. A lot of fun, a lot of nerdy stuff in the beginning, but then you get to do some really fun stuff. Primarily work on the spine. We want to make sure that alignment is correct in 2 ways. 1 in the front, 1 in the side. From there, you get to work on people, you get to improve their function, you get to improve their performance. You get to help people just be better people. So, I'm going to show you what that process looks like in the next video. All right, thanks guys, bear with me.